If you were able to be anything you want without dealing with failure, without dealing with heartbreak, would you do it? Let's find out. Hey guys, if you're new to this channel, my name is Mr. Luke Evan Brooks, and this is my channel here where we talk about motivation, talk about uplifting, and we talk about getting you in the right mindset. So if you're really here to make a change in your life, then subscribe. We're going to talk about it. A lot of folks go through issues in their life where they have holdbacks. They have things that may hurt them and will freeze them. And I can say that I'm one of those folks that went through that process, afraid to get out of their shadow, as they say, or afraid that it may not work. We are more held hostage by fear than the reward. And I'm going to tell you guys, in order for you to really reach your pinnacle, you're going to have to fail. There's going to be some setbacks in life. There's going to be issues where you just can't get over the hump, but that doesn't tell you to quit. Let me tell you a little story about me. I used to play in high school football, 5'4", playing high school football. And people go, well, that's kind of dangerous. But I was always the wild one, my mom said. My mom always say that I was never afraid of anything, right? And, you're a junior, senior in high school, that really does stick to you. So I had to be stronger, had to be faster, had to be more aggressive. And that's why people are like, you're so chill. And I was like, you just don't know how it was when I played the sport. Because I had to be the tough one and say, hey, let's get the little guy. And it always ended up the wrong way. So we're playing with Chase House School, and a lot of people, from Charlotte, North Carolina area. I'm from Bessemer City to be exact. And basically I was on the punt team. So kicked the ball, of course, to the other team. They recovered. For some reason, we're playing Chase High School, and I took my eye off the guy in front of me. I was looking at the ball, wasn't even looking at the guy who was setting up to knock me on the ground. And when he hit me, my legs and feet, I flipped basically. And you could hear the crowd, ooh, and this was a home game. Now, I wasn't expecting that. That was a setback. And I had an option. I could sit there on the ground, upset, embarrassed, or go like a bat out of hell and go after the guy who had the ball. And my mom didn't raise no punk. I'm gonna tell you that right now. My father didn't raise no punk. I got up, I ran full speed ahead like a missile and went right after the guy who was running the ball. The team was still trying to catch the guy. And I got off the ground, went after him, and people was like, wow. They ended up being able to get the hit of the week because it's like, hey, you took a hit. And I watched the replay. I was up in the air, took a hit, but you got up like it wasn't nothing, and it was it. But let's talk about adult life. Let's talk about if you go through a situation that you didn't get accepted in the program or whatnot. That's happened to me many times in my naval career. And it wasn't that, hey, you're the suck. It just wasn't meant to be. And some people say, that just sound like a quitter. I do. No, because I would tell you something. It was when I was in the LCS program, I did it twice and failed the first time with the drop simulator, basically ship handling simulator, and did it again. So it was just like, okay, what do we do from that point? Do we just sit there and gripe and say, well, dang, ain't nothing for us? Or do we move forward? And I had to move forward. And when I moved forward, I went to something that was a lot better, was more recognition for it, and I really stuck out. And this is what I'm talking about. When you fail, you figure out things, you learn from things. So when I failed that first time, I figured out, okay, maybe we need to start doing more practicing. Let's get some more ship handling in. When I failed the second time, was just like, okay, we did A, B, C, D. If you did everything in your power to make yourself pass the hump, then okay, there's no excuse. Now, when it comes to stuff like that, now that was my passion. This is not my passion. Passion is entrepreneurship. When it comes to making money, because my father taught me about this, like, hey, in order for you to make money You have to have something as assets that can make you money. And that's one thing that I learned from my father and other mentors in my life. And to help people to do something that you like to do that can also make money without you having to trade your time in for money. And that allowed me to do this. And as I learned, I went through different products, I went through different venues. I figured out something, then I just expanded on it. And this as today, I didn't realize I got paid for something. I was just like, where did I get the money from? And, it was right there. So it is possible, guys. Never settle for no, right? You can't sit there and let fear hold you hostage. You need to go after what you desire truly. And to be honest with you, you need to have your mind where it's at the end of the day, forget if you failed or whatnot. That doesn't faze you. You keep going, you keep steaming, you keep going for your dream. Because at the end of the day, you gotta hit that guy on the ground. I'm telling you, use what I'm telling you as a metaphor, right? At the end of the day, when I hit that ground, when I had an LCS issue and whatever issues that I may have in life, I didn't let that thing be the root cause of me not pursuing my life. There's some people who will sit in their room for the rest of their life. They go to work, they go eat, and they sit and watch TV for 40, 50, 60 years until they die. And then they don't realize it until they die that, damn, I could have been out there enjoying life. I could have been able to pursue the stuff. There's so many people complaining about their jobs right now, but they're afraid. It's okay to complain about your job, but when it talks about, hey, let's do something better, let's do something that's going to elevate us, my job ain't that bad. And I had to cut myself off. And that's another thing that you will have to do. This is why I tell you guys not to tell everyone about your dreams. Do not share your dreams. Just make it happen. If you are going to share it, it needs to be someone very close and confident. Someone's not going to sit there and try to give you this pushback when you know you got something sound. Now, this ain't something like where I'm saying, hey, I'm going to go play NFL football for, Carolina Panthers. And I'm 41. This set realistic expectations, guys. We're talking about, hey, I want to start a business. I want to start doing a laundry business, or I want to be doing a vending business, or whatever it may be, whatever business. I want to do tax services. That's realistic. This is realistic where you say, hey, I want to quit my 9-to-5 job and be my own boss. I want to be able to sell or see the world in my own eyes. I don't want to sit there and have to ask permission. And these are the things that I gravitate to you. I challenge you on this. I want you to do better. I don't want you to be in a mindset where you're not able to do the things that you really want. And that's what everyone desires. You want to do what you want to do, but some of you will use fear as an excuse. Once you get that fear out of your mind, once you get that fear out of your heart, you can move a lot better. Some people look at me today and wonder, like, well, you ain't worried. I'm not worried about anything. I got God that's got my back. How can I be worried? It's nothing to be worried about if I follow in that direction. Now, I'm not sitting here and making this a religious channel, but I'm telling you what I know, what my belief is. Whether there's something else in your world, so be it. But I know what I know. And I knew at that point when I got my closer connection with the basic things, and I elevate myself as not one of them. I wanted to keep challenging myself, and every day should be a challenge, guys. So I'm going to wrap this up. I hope that you enjoy the content that I have. And if you did, please make sure you subscribe. And don't forget to give likes. I definitely need likes. I want to get this message across, and I'm going to start to do more videos. I promise you on that. I want to get videos out there. I want to get the message out there. And I need your help to stay lifted up, to stay motivated, and to stay driven. Until next time, take care.